Oh yeah, there's a trash can right here.
Good. So it's gonna work.
Oh, awesome.
So let me start by asking you your name.
I'm Steve Johnson,
And you're here with,
Generation Green.
and tell me a little about Generation Green.
Next month will be 4 years that we've had our store open. We're
Okay.
next to the Trader Joe's in Dublin at Sawmill 161. And basically my wife and I wanted to do this store where we could make it easy for people to go green.
Okay.
So, I mean, we're a family of 4. We're a typical suburban family. So we're basically everything, we've gotten our trash down to less than a grocery bag of trash every week. So we're just trying to show people that it's easy to go green, and we've done all the research, we've found good products that work well, and we brought them in our store and show people that, like, all right, we've done all the research, this doesn't have all the chemicals, and it's a great way to get started on going green.
So what do you got here? That's all the things you got here.
Everything we've got, I kind of took a smattering of the store.
Okay.
We have a lot of fair trade things to help out people in the third world countries.
Okay.
So that's another thing. The whole store is based around everything has a purpose.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, a lot of things are fair trade. Then we have a lot of locally made things that are either made out of recycled content or they're locally made as close as Dublin, Worthington, Westerville. And then everything else is either non-toxic, so it doesn't have all the, like if we're doing any kind of plastics, then it's PVC, BPA, and phthalate free. And any kind of body care products we have doesn't have all the sodium lauryl sulfate or parabens or pegs or chemical fragrances. So we're trying to, we know there's ways of living healthier, less exposure to chemicals, and we're trying to help people with that process.
So tell me about what here has drawn the most attention, as far as you can see.
A lot of people are trying to learn how to go green and compost.
Yeah.
So we have, these are compost pails.
Oh.
So you can throw your food waste into there, and you put the lid on. It has a charcoal filter in the lid, so you won't have any smells.
Oh,
you
nice.
You won't have any fruit flies, you won't have any smells. So then you can literally have this sitting on your countertop for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And it won't be smelly in your kitchen.
That's cool.
Then you take that out, put it in your compost pile, cover it up, and it turns into dirt in a few weeks.
Fantastic.
And a lot of people think that composting is gross and yucky and has a lot of smells. Well, that means you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
And we've been doing it for over 12 years, and we don't get all the funkiness. And that's the process of the store, is like we can show people how to do it, and it takes the scariness out of it.
Great.
Rain barrels is another thing where we sell a lot of rain barrels, and we found a good local version, recycled content. It's a very easy system. Just drill the hole, shut in the diverter, connect the hose, and you're done.
I have one.
Oh, good. So you know they work.
From my garage.
Yeah.
And I have a pond,
Oh, good.
a fish pond.
Does the overflow from your house go into the pond?
I have a hose,
Nice,
but I use the rain barrel water to fill my pond because it's got no chlorine. It doesn't hurt the fish.
Exactly. So that's what we try to tell people, that same thing. It's
Yeah.
like, there's better ways of doing things. You don't have to use all your processed cold water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 50 gallons of water is a lot of there's a lot to pay to the the water utility.
Right. So there's a lot of people think going green is expensive, maybe up front, but then it's all geared around less waste, not buying disposable, buying it once and buying quality, and not buying it again and again and again and throwing it in the trash can.
Okay, so tell me one thing. Oh, show me another thing that people really like.
Produce bags. When you go to the produce section, stop pulling the bag off the roll. These are designed where each one is good for different kinds of fruits and veggies, and each bag, one bag is designed to keep the ethylene gas in, another bag is to keep it out, and it's all designed to keeping your produce fresher longer.
Oh, good.
So that's so you buy it once, and you're not throwing baggies in the trash.
Right.
You're not buying all this disposable stuff.
Yes.
And even a little $3 thing like this, stick it in your drain, pull out the hair. Yeah, it's gross if you're pulling out a ball of hair, but then you just use this again and again and again, and you're not buying liquid plumber or Drano. We've had this for 8 years, and we've never turned to chemicals ever since.
Fantastic.
So it's like little things like that we want people to know about.
Yeah.
We just reached the 1,000 piece mark.
You sold 1,000.
We're up to over 100 or 1,005 now.
That's fantastic.
And it's like, but I love selling them because then people aren't buying all these chemicals. They're not getting exposed to the chemicals. They're not corroding their pipes. And then all the wastewater
and throwing it into our drinking water. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's little things like that.
Good.
And this is another one where you're not having to buy plastic baggies anymore. This is made in America. It's non-toxic. You can throw all your snacks, sandwiches in there. All your
Is it cotton? Is that what it is?
yeah, it's a cotton with a non-toxic liner inside.
Yeah.
That don't have BPA, phthalates, or PVC.
Fantastic.
But it's made in America. It's been on Oprah a couple times, and we've sold thousands of these, and we haven't had anybody come back saying they're falling apart or anything.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
So you're also doing some kids activities.
Yes.
So let's talk about those for a little bit.
Well, we brought in kids Go Green tips.
Okay.
And then we brought in your basic coloring pages, going and talking about recycling and living healthier. If they want to do cornhole, they can get the whole game in the hole. I'm sorry, get the bag in the hole.
Complete with Buckeye colors, huh?
Exactly. We have pencils made out of recycled blue jeans, and these are made in Columbus too.
Really?
So and then we have a recycling game that they can win. Or we have the tattoos that are also made in Columbus.
Okay.
And so we're trying to keep it as local as possible, help support local, and show people that this stuff exists.
And you're involved with Celebrate Local, which grew out of the market.
So now we are expanding our local stuff. We have a lot of handmade, locally made things. Now we're teaming up with Celebrate Local, and we're bringing a lot of all the handmade local stuff from Ohio, like barbecue salsas, honeys, and we have all the shirts. We have all the like onesies that are made out of recycled T-shirts.
Fantastic.
That's made right here in Columbus.
Yeah, really. That's all made in
So
Columbus.
that's it.
Good.
Like, we're a really big supporter of that. We live it. We're trying to make it easy so people can find this stuff and they don't have to buy it online anymore. They can actually come to the store and feel it and touch it.
All right.
So
thank you. So anything else I should have asked you? Or something people should know?
If people should know that if they come to our store, they can bring all their plastic caps, their corks, their metal caps, and their pull tabs. They bring them to our store, and they know that they won't go to the landfill.